Hello, my pets. Back for another round in the Vault of Sins. As you can see, we've done a little redecorating here in the penthouse of pain. Opened things up a bit, gave it room to breathe. I feel it really brings me closer to my clients. For those of you who aren't familiar, I am the Lady Belladonna, top soul broker of the Abyss, and this is the Abyss. Another satisfied customer. Excuse me one moment, pets. Yes, Addie, what is it? Who? What does he want? Tell him I'm otherwise occupied. We'll tell him again. I'm so sorry, pets. Where were we?
Yes! Yes! This will be perfect. I'll take the throne will have to go, but otherwise, this is the perfect location for my next masterpiece. Plan 10 from outer space. The Revenge of Vampira.
Addie, what is all of this?
I tried to dissuade him, mistress, but he pushed right past me and...
Interesting.
What is?
That face. Those lips.
What about them?
You are the ugliest woman I have ever laid eyes upon.
Excuse me?
Who represents you?
Represents?
Addie, focus.
No, yes, mistress.
I want these idiots out of here now.
With pleasure, mistress.
You?
Me?
You are exquisite.
Of course I am.
How would you like to be my next leading lady?
For what?
For what? Only for the best film of my career. I'll call it Suck You Babe.
Suck you what?
Suck You Babe. I'm not married to it.
No thank you. I've got a job.
It isn't as a critic, is it? I hate critics. Failed artists and creative nitwits who use their mundane rancor to fill poison pens with which to destroy the careers and lives of their betters.
Yes, well that's one thing we can agree on.
Great! You'll be fabulous as the succubus with a heart of gold who trades her horns for the love of a transvestite, only to have him squash it into glitter slime with his 6-inch stilettos. Oh, write that down!
Yes, sir.
You don't have a problem showing your tits, do ya?
I beg your pardon?
One thing I've learned in this industry, if it doesn't have tits, it doesn't have legs.
Are you kidding? That's not only offensive, it's the worst idea for a movie I've ever heard.
That's a staple of Inferno films. Our tagline is, movies so bad, they're god-awful.
Well, that explains a lot. But I'm afraid you're going to have to search elsewhere for your masterpiece. I've got neither the time nor the desire to be involved with trash cinema.
I don't understand.
Which part?
You're turning me down?
Surely it couldn't be the first time.
Who do you think you are?
I am the Lady Belladonna, perdition's mistress of iniquity, top soul broker of the Abyss, keeper of Pandora's box, and this is my domain. And I would appreciate it if you would remove yourself before I turn you all into toads and feed you to the Balrog.
Toads? It's a bit cliche, don't you think?
You won't think so when all your craving is fly.
How dare you?
How like this? Addie.
But this is outrageous! Do you have any idea who I am? Get your hands off me, you tiny mongrel! You haven't heard the end of this!
Somehow, I think I haven't heard the last of him. I'm sorry, pets. Shall we wash the bad taste out of our mouths with a sin mint, fresh from the greatest collection ever assembled from Pandora's box? Legacy. It's a very human desire. You all want to be remembered for something that will make your family proud. But what about the birthrights that make you question the actions of your ancestors? Not all bequeathals are noble. Some are dark and sinister, propelled by anger and vengeance, as in this generational bestiary we call family tradition.
Look who's here. Sorry. Didn't know meat and mac were a special occasion.
They're not, Becca. But I am glad you made it.
Me too.
So, what'd you two do in school today?
I played kickball with the boys.
Oh yeah, did they kick your butt?
No, I kicked the ball across second and I hit Max in the nuts.
Crazy language.
What's his problem?
You know how he gets on the anniversary of your grandfather's death?
That's today?
Yeah.
Does that mean he's gonna get drunk in the shed instead of the house?
He just needs to be left alone.
What was Grandpa like?
He was weird.
He was dedicated.
To what?
To this place.
At least he left us something.
Do this anymore. I can't stand the smell of your skin, your burning blood, the sound of your screams. This is the last time. I've suffered enough. I've suffered enough. You won't survive this night. Do you hear me? Shut up! Shut up!
torturing that man.
No, Becca.
You were killing him.
That's not a man. It's not even human.
What are you talking about?
Look, Becca, there are a lot of things about this family you don't understand. This wasn't supposed to happen until you were much older.
Crazy. I'm getting Mom. Mom!
Honey. Sam. There's some things we need to tell you about.
Look, it all started with your grandpa. He had 2 beautiful kids and a beautiful wife. And a little bit of money, which is all you could ask for in those days. Until 2 weeks after he opened the salvage yard. He had gone out to get more firewood. And he heard screaming coming from the house. He dropped the wood and grabbed the axe, and he came back to the house, and when he got in that front door, he saw his son and his wife dead at the table. Their throats had been slit. His daughter was in the arms of some man, and he was biting deep into her neck. He swung the axe and hit her straight in the back. He held his daughter for her last breath. The man started moving. He grabbed the axe and he was going to kill her. In that moment, he realized what that creature was. So he drug it out and chained it up in the shed. He started torturing it. You see, he realized that that vampire needed blood to survive, blood to heal. Every year on the anniversary of his family's death, he tortured him. Eventually, he had another family. When I was old enough, he showed me the tradition. And I've been carrying that tradition on year after year after year.
You're crazy. What happened to Grandpa?
Look, we'll talk about it in the morning. And I'll show you.
Mom, he's crazy.
He's not. Trust me. Just try to lay down and get some rest. You'll see.
Is it locked up?
He's secure. I left him out of his box so I can show her in the morning. She's too young to find out like this.
Honey, she's old enough. How old were you? She was gonna find out soon anyways.
I was supposed to have sons.
Listen, you knew this was going to happen. She's stronger than you think.
He's dangerous.
It's dangerous. It's not a man. It is pure evil. You know that, right? This has to end.
Yeah, well, it can't end. Our family has a responsibility to ensure that it pays for what it's done. It's tradition. It's how it's always been. Besides, I've done everything but chop its damn head off.
Why did you kill my family?
Your family has been killing me for years. At least I think. I tend to lose track of time in certain situations. This should have ended with your grandfather.
You killed my sister. You killed Grace!
Grace. Well, the sweetest fruits are always eaten fresh. Besides, the girl need fears. You have such amazing inventions in this house. I got a new wardrobe. I don't think your father would mind much. I don't think this makes us even anymore. I suppose I should finish what I've started. me. I know your blood too well. I can smell it! How does it feel to know your whole family died because of you?
They died because of you! You killed them!
Tradition.
I don't believe in tradition.
I do love a strong female protagonist, don't you, pets? Especially one that knows how to fire things up. It's a shame she broke the chain. Her family were such good customers down here in the
Telegram, mistress.
Ooh, fan mail.
Not exactly, mistress.
None have ever treated me the way you did. Stop. I'm enormously turned on. Stop. I must have you stop. In my film, stop. Don't make me beg. Stop. Edward, a.k.a. Eddie, a.k.a. Ed. He's got to be kidding.
He is clearly demented, mistress.
Dispose of that.
As you wish, mistress.
I apologize yet again, pets, but I think we're on a roll. Let's see what my lovely box has next for us, shall we? It's a very human conceit to get in touch with one's inner self. As if by doing so, you silly humans can transcend the swamp that you all wallow in. More power to you. But what you discover along the way may prove to be intimidating. It should. It's the kind of thing that leads straight to my door. Take, for instance, the step-by-step progress of one Mia Gonzalez as she explores the 7 doors.
Oh my God, Lawrence, we're not alone. She's coming in. She's really coming in.
Calm down, you old coot. Even if she comes in, she's not going to open all 7 doors.
And what time did you take your smart pill this morning? Missed it again, eh? May we help you, my dear?
I'm from corporate. Let me in, please.
You really don't want to come in here, miss.
Mrs. Mia Gonzalez from corporate. I'm the human resources coordinator.
Now, are you sure? I mean, are you absolutely positive you want to come in here?
Excuse me?
Start from the root. Start at the crown. Then go inside.
Let me in.
Lawrence, she's a little testy. I think we have to let her in.
fine.
What the hell? This place is a dump.
Lawrence, I think she's talking about your half.
No, I like my half.
You don't know ecru from beige.
Ronald, it is pronounced beige.
Ah, my dear, this way.
Well, you're here. I'm sure you'll find everything in order.
What the hell is this?
What the hell is this? This is our hotel. Yeah.
Call this a hotel?
Well, if you like this, wait till you see the rooms.
Doesn't want to see the room.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. No, you look at her.
I was looking at her.
Excuse me. May I see a room, please?
See.
Really?
As we enter the sacral, we connect with our ability to accept others and new experiences. This is your sense of abundance and well-being, pleasure and sexuality.
Hi, honey.
Sean?
Is this turning you on?
What's happening? What is this place?
Well, you're the one from corporate.
Are we done here yet?
As we enter the solar plexus, we cherish our ability to be confident and in control of our lives.
What's through the next door?
You see, she loves it.
Admire your self-worth, your self-confidence, your self-esteem. Breathe.
Good. Now we're done.
We're done when she says she's done.
What's in the next door?
The fourth door is the door to your heart. Your ability to love, your ability to have joy.
Why? Why are you doing this to me?
What on earth are you talking about?
Sweetheart, you're the one that came to us, remember?
Why are you doing this? Tell me the truth.
The truth? Do you think we've been lying to you?
Who's lying to who?
Whom?
The fifth door shows the truth.
The fifth door. Show me.
Now we are in line with your throat. Don't forget to breathe.
We're running out of time.
What would corporate think?
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I mean, that is funny.
We continue to the third eye. Intuition, imagination, wisdom.
You know, darling, there's only one way to get through the seventh door.
You've heard of the third eye, haven't you?
The seventh is the crown. It represents our ability to be fully, spiritually connected.
Might feel a little pinch here.
Breathe. You just traveled through your 7 chakras. Don't you feel better now?
Well, hello, pets. Just checking my fan mail. What did you think of young Mia's quest? Has she found enlightenment? Or simply become more aware of her human faults? I suspect the latter. You humans are creatures of compulsion and degradation. Addie!
Yes, mistress.
What in the 7 princes is this?
It appears to be a dick pic, mistress.
Oh, what?
A photograph of a man's genitalia, mistress? Apparently they are all the rage in the mortal realm.
But why would somebody send me something like this?
Perhaps you should check to see who sent it, mistress. Allow me, mistress. It appears that your culprit is the filmmaker Ed Wood.
Dark Lord! What is it going to take to convince him that I am not interested?
Perhaps drastic measures are in order, mistress?
Such as?
Have him drawn and quartered? Ooh, or better yet, vivisected. I do so enjoy a good vivisection.
That seems a little extreme, doesn't it, Pet?
Extreme, mistress? Is that a bad thing?
Well, ordinarily not, Pet. But all this mortal is guilty of is infatuation. And who could really blame him? Well, that and a vulgar lack of taste.
So, no vivisection, mistress?
Not today, Pet. Now, file this incriminating photo away in my future blackmail folder.
As you wish, mistress.
It's so hard to be a successful businesswoman and demand the respect and idolization of a goddess. Are you ready for another dip into Pandora's box, Pets? I am. There's something about the dark arts that makes me shiver with excitement. The casting of spells and curses is an enterprise as old as time. It's not for everyone, obviously, but there are those of you who insist on taking the chance. I gained so many souls this way. It's almost too easy, especially when you don't have the proper hexit strategy.
What brings you here?
I want to put a hex on someone.
Do you know what you are doing?
Yes, of course. How hard can it be?
If you mess up,
Yeah?
it's on you.
Can you just hand me the stuff?
And I can see you are going to need this.
Directions? Right. Right.
And this.
What is that?
Dirt from the cemetery.
Right.
And one more thing.
Yeah? What is it?
Paper or plastic.
Let's see. And oh, it's a circle. That's close enough. The next is DNA. Case of emergency, We eat that later. Spits DNA.
Short and sweet, huh, pets? It just goes to show it pays to follow directions. But it's not like he had a chance in hell of avoiding a place in my collection.
Delicious entertainment, if I do say so myself.
What? How did you get in here?
Where there's a will, there's always a way. And I have a very strong will.
You've got nerve. That's what you've got.
Potato, potato.
What are these?
Black roses. Very rare.
They look like pink roses that have been spray painted black.
Let's not get all nitpicky now.
Get out!
But dear lady...
Don't dear lady me. You've been warned.
Yes. Toads, Balrog, I remember. But I also feel that we got off to a bit of a bad start.
Bad? Two things are bad. Cramps are bad. Paper cuts are bad. You are a sharp stick in the eye. You are an unwanted chainsaw to the crotch. You are an unwanted vivisection without anesthesia.
That's very descriptive.
You're the most annoying mortal I have ever met.
But easily the most talented.
You are gonna be the squattiest, tastiest, greenest if you don't get out of my conservatory.
Just hear me out. You are magnificent, fiery, spirited, and delightfully put together. I want only to worship you.
Worship? Now we're talking.
I see your face on the big screen, larger than life. You'll be the next Hasten Court.
Who?
Never mind. You'll be a sensation. Your name will be on the lips of every man and beast from here to Gomorrah.
I have already told you I am not interested in appearing in your sleazy grindhouse burlesque.
Oh, we've moved beyond that. I don't just want you in my next film. I want my next film to be about you.
About me?
The Lady Belladonna story.
Tell me more.
We'll name it Guts, Glory, and Soul Collecting.
Too sensational.
Maybe. How about Hell in High Heels?
Too smart.
Soul Sister.
Eh.
The lady is a succubus.
Please.
The head bitch in charge.
Ooh, I like that one. The head bitch in charge.
How did you get in here again?
Personal invitation?
I think not, but I will enjoy tossing you out into the sulfur pit again.
No, I just got that smell out of my sweater.
Not entirely.
Now calm down, Addie. Mr. Wood was explaining a film opportunity to me.
A what?
A movie.
I know what film is, Doomkopf. With what opportunity are you bothering my mistress?
Only the grandest, most spectacular motion picture of all time.
Star Wars. Hasn't that already been done? A few too many times?
Oh, no. Don't be so small-minded, my little strudel.
I am nobody's strudel.
Uh-huh.
Except yours, mistress, of course.
Better, Addie. Now calm down. I want to hear more.
We'll get only the biggest stars to appear in it. Lionel Barrymore, Humphrey Bogart, James Dean.
Brad Pitt.
He's not dead yet.
I can have that arranged. I've got his contract.
Whomever you wish, my lady. Inferno Films and its creative team are at your disposal.
Of course they are, silly. You're nothing more than a maggot in the spasming intestines of a dying slug.
Do slugs have intestines?
Stay tuned now if you know what's good for you.
Oh, yes, of course. I am your humble maggot, my lady.
And?
And I will write a role for Brad Pitt.
What kind of role?
A romantic lead.
Perfect! I'll do it.
You won't be sorry, dear lady.
I'd better not be.
No, of course not. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get started. A brain like mine cannot sit idle for long. I am on fire.
That too can be arranged.
What's that?
You are so sure of yourself.
Well, I am my biggest fan.
Then why don't you make like one and blue?
Very good. Oh, yeah, I see what you did there. Witty with just a touch of sarcasm.
I've been known to pack quite a punch, too.
That was your cue.
Yes. Don't bother showing me out.
It's no bother, really.
Can you believe it, pets? I'm in a star in a major motion film about me. It'll have to be epic. No, really, in order to accommodate millions of years worth of adventure and mayhem. I'm beside myself with excitement. What will I wear? There'll be costumers for that, of course. Maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I need something to bring me down a bit. We're not big fans of light down here in the abyss. There's something menacing about it. Light wipes away all details, flattens perspective, wipes away personality. Don't believe me? Focus your attention on the spotlight feature we have next for you, a fulgent little element aptly titled light science.
You said you would be home by 6. It's already 8.
I'm sorry, hun. There's a lot of new information being released by NASA, and we wanted this latest upload to be as fresh as possible.
Yeah, but...
It's only going to be your birthday for 4 more hours, and I already had to cancel the dinner reservation.
This is really good stuff, I promise. If you get a chance, check it out. I'm pretty proud of this upload. We're hoping this latest segment will get us noticed by the big guys.
And I'm sure it will, sweetheart. You know I'm a fan. I never miss the opportunity to watch my sexy starman on my laptop.
Sexy, huh? You think so?
The sexiest internet nerd on the planet. Oh, and guess what?
What? I'm baking that sexy internet nerd a cake.
You're what? Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Silly, I'm mixing it right now.
It's your favorite, red velvet. And I made it from scratch.
Red velvet? Honey, that's a very difficult recipe.
Are you sure? I'd be perfectly happy with this.
It's just a cake, Matt. It'll be fine.
I'm sure it will. Just
Don't make too much of a mess. You know how I am about my kitchen.
Don't worry, I've got it all under control. The kitchen will be spotless by the time you get back, and you won't even know I used it.
So, what's your ETA?
Soon, I hope. The traffic in El Paso is unbelievable. I swear, every highway in this city's under construction. I'm taking Trans Mountain. I should be home within the hour.
Okay, well, everything will be back in its place by the time you get home, and we can have red velvet cake and wine in bed. Sexy, huh?
Very. What'll we have for dessert?
Well, it's your birthday, so you decide.
Do we have any of that whipped cream and
Ganache left?
We do? Why?
I think a Liz
sundae sounds delicious.
You know what? I think we'll even have a little left over
for a banana split.
Oh. Hey, listen, hun. Something's going on up ahead. Damn it. I thought I'd avoided all the construction in the area.
I gotta go. I'll do my best to be home within the hour. Construction willing.
Okay, be safe. I want you home in one piece, okay? I love you. Matt? Matt,
you guys, welcome back to Cosmic Vibes. I'm your host, the Starman, with some very exciting news. NASA scientists have reported a series of strange, high-powered electromagnetic signals coming from the star system Proxima Centauri. Radio telescopes from here to Norway have been tracking the signals, which seem to also be causing rare aurora-like light that can be seen as far south as Mexico. The VLA has also reported intensely high levels of interference since the pulses were detected. Are these incidents connected? Some officials are postulating that the rhythmic pulses are definitely linked to the phenomenon. Steady scientists are suggesting that this bombardment might actually be some form of extraterrestrial communication. But here's the cool part. It's communication like we've never experienced before. Why? Because it seems to be light-based. Now, we don't know for sure, but it might be a little early to start breaking out the welcome to Earth signs. A high-level NASA spokesperson has issued a statement claiming, "There are many things we do not yet understand about the electromagnetic pulses, which may or may not account for the aurora effects being seen in the night sky. They're also exhibiting signs of repetition and pattern, which we are working hard to decipher. However, to jump to the conclusion that this is a sign of extraterrestrial life is premature at best." The SETI Institute has announced they will continue analysis of these signals, recording and studying them until all natural reasons for the phenomenon can be ruled out. Until more news surfaces, we'll keep our eyes on the skies so you don't have to. Subscribe to this channel to get the latest updates as they develop. Until next time, Starman out.
Out of me.
I'm sorry.
You're also late. You know, just because it's your birthday doesn't mean I'm not totally annoyed with you. Oh, to hell with it. We still have another hour left. Might as well make the best of it. What happened to your eyes? What the f do you think you're doing? Ah! Matt? Matt? Come on. God, are you kidding me?
Oh God. This better not be a practical joke or someone is going to be so dead.
Well, hello, pets. Just going over the script for my new film. I'm not sure, but I think a chimpanzee wrote it. Nothing a little doctoring can't fix, or gratuitous nudity. That always does the trick. What's this?
More from the Schlockmeister, mistress.
Rewrites?
Nein, mistress, not this time. These are contracts.
Contracts?
He wishes you to go over them in your capacity as executive producer.
That sounds very official, doesn't it? Oh, all right. Put them there. I'll get to them eventually.
Are you sure about this, mistress?
Sure about what?
I do not trust this Ed Wood.
But I thought you liked the cinema. Wasn't it one of your key methods of spreading propaganda while you were still relevant?
I know a thing or two about the medium. If I may be so bold, he strikes me as an imbecile and a con man.
Are you sure it's not a case of sour grapes, pet?
Sour grapes?
Because he cast me in the film and not you.
I have no interest in appearing in his idiotic film.
Careful, pet! This idiotic film is my life story.
It's not this story I take issue with, mistress, but the man behind the camera. Under a better director, I believe this film could be a masterpiece.
Yes, well, he's the only director we've got, Addie. I'm sure everything will be fine.
As you wish, mistress.
It's going to take me a while to go through all of those. Make sure I'm undisturbed.
Of course, mistress.
Well, pets, it looks like I'm going to be busy for a while. So why don't I set you up with another story? Alighieri is no doubt known to most of you. He wrote a overwrought, pernicious series of travel guides to the Inferno, Purgatory, and the other place. Consider this the continuing adventures of that presumptuous little worm as he experiences the 7 deadly sins, as dished out by a colleague of mine, titled quite aptly, The Inferno.
Dante Alighieri. What to do with this one? So many exquisite realms to choose from.
The Circle of Wrath would be a capital choice. To decay perpetually by the incineration of his own rage? He's still bent out of shape about almost killing that Vince fella.
No! That is not enough. I have seen the depths of the vile, rayless corners of his mind. Even the greatest suffering might not yet be sufficient.
Dante is not an evil man.
Ah, Beatrice. So lovely to see you. So, you found out your beloved Dante is falling into our Inferno, did you? I have wanted so long to make this one.
Shut up, you filthy whore! Dante is almost as repugnant as you are. Impregnating your bodies with pills and spirits to stem the sting of life. How could you love such a pathetic...
Now. Let us give Beatrice a chance to speak. She has come all the way from the first circle. I sense a wager to be made.
Yes, she does have something delicious to offer us. Beatrice?
Let Dante pass.
He tried relentlessly to save you, and you still took your own life. You, a worthless piece of shit, think that you can bargain? You pathetic little...
I was sick. Dante couldn't help me.
You expect us to let him go because of your guilt? And the anguish you put upon him?
You truly are a fool, Beatrice. It is my job to ensure the greatest suffering on every lowly, writhing soul that passes through here.
I know you think I have nothing to offer, but I have something that I think even you can't resist. You will have a soul, whether it be Dante's or mine.
Why, Beatrice, you have my intrigue. Are you proposing what I think you are?
Yes, she is, but it cannot be that simple.
Her penance is nearly paid. She's suggesting an extension. An eternal extension. How interesting.
No! We do not simply let twisted souls pass through the Inferno based on the ancient regrets of one self-loathing soul. No! Dante must suffer.
Don't be sad. I think we are quite inclined to take your offer.
Yes, it is decided.
No!
Dante may pass, but only if he can deny the temptations in each of the realms which he is weakest. And he only has until dawn.
My name is Dante Alighieri. Through trials of tragedy, addiction, and love, I learned the power of the choices we make and the preciousness of life, a gift not to be taken for granted. I got a second chance. My wife was very sick and had been for a while. Since the loss of her mother and little brother, in a heinous car accident. She had lost her will to live. I tried to help her. I did everything I could. But there was nothing I could do. I felt completely helpless. And when she died, my will to live went with her. Death wasn't my intention. I was running from the pain. The guilt consumed me. I tried to think my way out of her death, but I took too much.
Ah, Dante. Fool. Do you know why you're here? To abandon all hope?
Stepping through that first door, I came upon a defiled home. There was a woman sitting there, slipping herself a hit. My desire was burning more than ever before. I was drawn in. She extended her hand. Like the next hit was mine. Tied off and loaded. I heard Beatrice's voice.
Dante.
Oh, Dante. How could you end up in a place like this? I'm so disappointed to find that you're violent flashbacks.
No, I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming.
Oh, this is no mirage. This is my craft.
Beyond the second door was a man violently gorging on grease-saturated food. I felt my stomach drain and pangs of neglected appetite stab my gut. My mouth drowned in saliva. My quivering hand outstretched for the food, the fresh steam kissing my fingertips.
These trials are made to test the strength and truth of your will. Pull away.
It became increasingly apparent this was no hallucination, nor a vision quest. I knew somehow Beatrice was real. A heavy presence loomed and pressed along my spine, yet her spirit lifted me. I can't feel you, Beatrice.
Pass through each door, and you will find me in the 8th.
The 3rd door. A beautiful woman stood swaying, surgical lines following the curves of her face. Delicate hands, gleaming blade, and a dance-like trace along the lines. A desire birthed inside me, swelling with fury. Not for her, but for the blade. Without a doubt, Beatrice was there with me. Finding her, I was certain I'd find answers. But the demon's face flits across my mind's eye, blinding me like a camera's flash. Beatrice.
Dante.
How do I know your presence isn't some puppeting lure?
Trust your heart.
For what? Where am I? Pushing through the 4th door, the first thing I saw was a trio of fleshy waters satisfying their thirst. A lust stronger than I've ever felt rushed through my veins. I dropped to my knees to indulge.
Don't fall for the allure of this sin.
Her voice broke the glistening trance.
The suffering is not where you can see it.
Why am I here? How are you?
Yes. Hell is exactly where we are. And I
am the devil!
As I pushed through the threshold of the 5th room, I encountered 3 men playing poker. The winning hand thrown, the pile of drugs, gold, and money at the table like a horde of magnetizing treachery. His cheat scheme revealed as he scoops up the hall. Then in an instant, a shot fired. A dead body at my feet. My only thought was that my purpose was to replace him at this game. Beatrice! Am I alive? I need to know what this place is. And you, why are you here? What have we done to deserve this?
We took our lives for granted. We lost sight of ourselves. I know it's my fault.
Beatrice, no.
Dante, listen. You haven't taken your last breath yet. You still have time to get out.
Maybe we both can make it out. Beatrice! I entered the 6th room and instantly was filled with uncontainable rage. I never killed a man before, but the desire to kill him was driving me insane.
This isn't you.
All I wanted was to pull the trigger.
You would never kill an innocent man.
Beatrice is so beautiful. Too bad you couldn't save her. You bitch! She needed real help, not your feeble attempts.
I loved her, I didn't want her to die.
But she did die, Dante. Guess you didn't love her enough. Shut up!
I know she died because I didn't do love, okay? I know! I know! You're here. I can feel you. I'm sorry I didn't do enough to save you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It was my job to save myself. I chose my path. But you? Yours hasn't ended yet. You're so close.
As I entered the 7th room, I found a well-formed but bizarre woman torturing a housewife with an experienced hand. She almost made it seem romantic. I was drawn to the husband. Even through his desperate pleads, I was filled with jealousy for this man. Every fiber in my body yearned to rip off his face. It would have looked better on me, anyways.
This isn't who you are. You've passed each trial. You have to go, Dante. The sun is rising. You'll make it before the sun rises. You're gonna run out. Before the sun rises, you're gonna run out. Please hurry. Please. Go. No. If you make it through before sunrise, you'll live. Let me go. Let me go.
Her soul for yours.
She had sacrificed the eternity of her soul for me, a sacrifice I in no way felt deserving of. This life is a beautiful gift. We all have our weaknesses, trials that we face, demons that haunt us in our dreams, but we cannot give up the fight no matter what, because we're not guaranteed another day to live right.
I do so love an unhappy ending, don't you, pets? It just makes my job so much more fulfilling.
Mistress, you have visitors.
Oh?
The filmmaker has returned. Shall I show him in?
Well, it's about time. Show him in. Show him in. I wonder who he'll get to play the big guy. Somebody larger than life, I think. Charlton Heston or Sir Laurence Olivier. There's so many to choose from.
Ah, my lady, you are a vision.
And you are a flatterer.
Guilty, I'm afraid. This is why women adore me.
I'm no mere woman.
Of course not, dear lady. I would never presume.
Well, good. Let's talk about casting. What do you think about...
Pardon me, dear, but we've already cast the film, and, as a matter of fact, we've already begun principal photography.
You've already begun?
How is that possible?
I am a professional, my dear. Time is money, and I am an expert at making the most of both.
Yes, but shouldn't the star of the film be informed when the filming has begun?
She was, and she did a splendid job. Your favor and influence are being very well spent.
I thought I was to be the star of this film.
The star? No. I've hired a professional to play you. No, this project is far too important to leave to a novice.
A novice?
Oh dear.
Let me introduce you to the star of the head bitch in charge. This is Xanthina. She's playing you in the biopic.
This tiny thing? She can't possibly embody all the power and grace of the Lady Belladonna.
That may be true, but Xanthina isn't reluctant to show her tits. Are you, dear?
Why would I want to hide these?
Why, indeed?
I must admit they are magnificent.
What did you say?
Nothing, mistress. I meant nobody could portray your magnificence except you.
Exactly.
That's show business, babe.
Babe? Did he just call me babe?
I believe he did, mistress.
Don't you worry your pretty little head, precious. Xanthina will make your ethereal magnificence pale by comparison to her natural star power, won't you, dear?
I get to make out with Brad Pitt.
Yes, you do, my lovely.
I have had just about enough of this nonsense. Addie, explain it to him.
With pleasure, mistress. The game is over. You are fired.
Excuse me?
Did he stutter? No movie, no film. I revoke my approval.
But you can't be serious. We have a contract.
Sonny, I know more about contracts than you or any damned soul ever will. You're on my turf. I make the rules. I say there'll be no movie. Addie, the contract.
I believe your people would refer to that as development hell.
But...
Does that mean I don't get to make out with Brad Pitt?
There is a consolation prize, pet. You'll be feeding something from the pit.
What does she mean?
Gather them up, Addie. I believe it's feeding time. Hungry, my pet? Of course. course you are. Throw them in. Well, that takes care of that unpleasantness. Everybody's a critic, huh, pet?
Some stink more than others, mistress.
No truer words have ever been spoken, pet. And so ends another journey into the labyrinthine depths of sin. I do hope you've enjoyed the time we've spent together. And until next time, this is Lady Belladonna, signing off. Carpe Animus.
This has to end.
Our family has a responsibility to ensure that it pays for what it's done.
What the hell is this?
What the hell is this? This is our hotel. Yeah.
I want to put a hex on someone.
Do you know what you are doing?
Yes, of course, how hard can be.
But here's the cool part. It's communication like we've never experienced before. Why? Because it seems to be light-based.